Welcome to OK Bud, the podcast where everything's going to be OK Bud. I'm Ben Kissel on Instagram at BenKissel1, joined by Jerry Aquino.
Hello there.
At Miss_Jerry, that's Jerii. And of course, Kyle Plouffe.
Hello.
At Kyle Plouffe. If you want to email the show, okbudpod@gmail.com. Let us know your thoughts, and thanks for the great emails we've gotten thus far. Also, if you want to watch live 4 days a week for $10 a month, join the Patreon at patreon.com/diebud. I'm just going to warn everybody right now.
Oh.
It's Monday, but that doesn't mean we're going to avoid penis news.
Oh, come on.
So many penis stories this weekend.
Really?
I don't know why Cox decided to take the headlines away from a lot of different, more important stories.
Interesting.
But penises were definitely on full display.
Weird.
This weekend. So we have to cover the news as we see fit.
Yes, yeah. Well, I mean, if it's happening, it's happening.
We don't make it. Don't blame the messenger.
I definitely don't make it.
Little Monday evening cock talk.
Oh,
Cock talk, folks.
Cock talk.
Before we get to that, as many of you who have listened to the first week know, Bud of the Week can come at any time.
Oh my God, you're keeping us on our toes.
I'm keeping us on our toes. We've got to be little ballerinas here. We never know what's happening. Where's Bud of the Week coming from?
Yeah, I didn't. And you're just, bam, it's here?
It's here already.
Wow.
Bud of the Week, the first story of our week. Norbert, the high-fiving therapy dog, is dead.
Norbert, the high-fiving therapy dog? He high-fives
He
people?
high-fives, and he puts his little tongue out, and his tongue was cute. And people would be like, I'm dying of cancer. I have one wish, to see Norbert and get a high five.
That's no way anyone has ever said that.
Dead serious.
That's
dead serious.
Insane.
Norbert has millions of followers, one of the most successful internet dogs of all time. It was 2009. Norbert was born 2009 and passed away 2025, around 15 years old. According to Julie Steins, that's the mother, who really, talk about a Kardashian for dogs.
Wow, seriously.
I know Doug the Pug's parents, for example, and that dog does run their life. Their entire lives are predicated upon, like, what does Norbert need? What does Doug need?
Yeah.
Why are we its slaves? But then at the same time, Doug is making them millions of dollars, and I assume Norbert had quite a big paycheck as well, being stuffed into the wallet of Miss Julie Steins.
Yeah. Oh, and he has a little face, like he has a little grimace on or something. I don't know.
He's got a little grimace. He's a little bit like, did I just shart? But it's so cute. It smells good.
And then you're like, no, I guess I just do that.
It don't matter what you do, Norbert, because he's so damn cute. She says, Julie Steins, the owner, says, with a heavy heart, Norbert, whose full name is Saint Norbert Live Freiermuth Steins. So it's a lot.
So Norbert's and Norbertstein. Got it.
Saint Norbert Live Freiermuth Stein.
Saint Norbert Live Freeze on...
Freiermuth Stein. That's the dog's full name, but they went with Norbert because it doesn't make it sound like a pretentious asshole.
Yeah.
So she says she's heartbroken following Norbert's death. It came 2 months shy of his 16th birthday, so he was just about to get a doggy car.
16 birthday. I mean, he's lived a good life.
Yep,
he's lived a very long life.
Very long life. Little dog, my little Jerry. I want him to live until he's 20 at the very least. If I don't kill him first, I would love to get a big dog, but that's my only issue is they live from like 8 to 10, and there's just not enough time.
Yeah, it's so true. I don't know that I could handle that.
I hate losing animals.
I don't want to.
Like when friends die, you're like, well, there was this one time he was kind of a dick.
Yeah.
So true. Well, not for nothing. I have plenty of those examples with my cat.
Well, sure.
In fact, today, he was being something of a dick. But that's a cat. That's what cats do.
Well, that's the theme of the day is dick.
Yeah, there we go.
Not so much with this story. So this is what Julie writes. She says, it was an honor of a lifetime to be entrusted to oversee his time here on Earth.
Entrusted by who?
By Dog God.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, by the God that is a dog.
Right.
I mean, this is difficult for people who are like in really impoverished, suffering, starving countries to be like, wait, what? How do you treat your dogs?
Yeah.
But this is how we treat dogs here in America.
Oh, it's a full article over just a cute dog.
It's a therapy dog who gave high fives.
Oh,
so it's a little bit more
right.
than just a cute dog.
Therapy dog. So an emotional support animal.
Exactly.
He's not really a therapy dog. He's not really providing any therapy.
What are you talking about?
Of course.
Yeah, I talk to Jerry all the time.
His presence is therapy.
He's still
Exactly.
not. Yeah, okay, exactly. But everyone is. Do people pet him?
Yes, of course they pet him. He
well,
gets high
therapy
fives.
dogs
There's meet
are
and
not.
greets.
Yeah,
He does everything.
therapy dogs are not supposed to be touched.
It doesn't matter what your idea of a therapy dog is. He's a therapy dog.
I was going along like the lines of how they're medically trained to save people's lives if they have to.
I'm sure Norbert could crawl up somebody's asshole and get some crap out if there was a blockage. I'm sure he can do whatever he wants. He's a dog.
How do you do that with his owner so far up his?
So
Whoa.
exactly. I know that is the one thing. I like Norbert. The owner would be overbearing. But she says, as a unique mixed breed adopted dog, the only pup in his litter, he was a champion for pet adoption. I mean, he doesn't really know, but
He was a champion for pet adoption.
yes, adopting him forever changed my life for the better in unimaginable ways. So, Bud of the Week, you're Norbert, and he is the best. And I miss him to this very moment because he just died today. And I watch him. I still follow him on Instagram.
He just died
just today.
and
Yeah.
it's already out like that.
This is the biggest celebrity death, without a doubt. David Lynch, Bob Uecker, Norbert.
It makes sense that there's a heartbroken emoji complete in the title of the article.
Absolutely. Well, because people are heartbroken that they've lost one of the more famous internet dogs.
Well, losing pet families is never easy.
It's never easy.
Rest in dog peace.
Yep. And 16, what do they say? Dogs, every dog year is 7 years. So
Yeah.
he was old. He was up in his hundos.
Yeah.
So good for him.
Full hundo.
Like
Hold on.
Yoda.
Indeed.
Yeah.
So Norbert, the therapy, high-fiving dog, your Bud of the Week. All right. Let's move on to a story that involves Florida, Donald Trump, Casey Anthony, and an assassination attempt.
Ooh.
Wait, all in one?
Really has it all.
And, Jerry, one of the things that you love the most, which is also something that we like to go to our little spot and watch our little drag shows every now and again, also a drag queen.
Really?
So, Big Mama, a.k.a. Shannon DePario Atkins. It's a fella. And he was making violent threats against President Trump.
Ooh.
Oh, well, that's not helpful to the cause.
Sure, or, if he was in full drag and he was just like, get a load of these guns, And
Yeah. Could also be doing that.
So he would regularly post anti-Trump rhetoric on social media. And interestingly enough, you would think this guy doesn't mind sort of cold-hearted, maybe borderline sociopathic people because his best friend is Casey Anthony.
Oh.
Oh, red flag.
Yeah.
Casey Anthony flag.
Yes. According to one of Casey Anthony's friends, she has more friends than anyone I've ever met.
Why does she have so many friends?
I don't know.
Why do so many people are like, man, that chick's kind of all right? Why?
Because she does not burden. As Kamala Harris would say, she's unburdened by the past.
That's so, yeah. Okay.
Because if she
Yeah,
had a
yeah.
teenage daughter, which I think her daughter would probably be in her teens now, boring to hang out with Casey.
Yeah.
She doesn't even come to Applebee's for our mixers at 5 p.m. anymore for happy hour.
Yeah, she's just a mom.
She's a mom. So, Big Mama is Casey's friend. And according to one of Casey's other friends, because again, she has an abundance, they say, yes, they are friends. She always said that he was really funny. So Casey thought that this guy's sense of humor was really, really funny. And you could imagine how difficult it is to get a woman who kills her toddler to laugh.
Yeah. It's almost like there's no joy in her heart at all.
I mean, Kyle, what do you do to get your baby to laugh?
I don't kill them.
Well, yeah, that's no laughing
Well,
matter.
you
at
only
all.
have one.
I only have one, yeah.
Yeah.
Well, so did she.
Yeah, so did she.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah,
And that was
yeah.
too much for her.
It wasn't even that overwhelming. The baby lived with mostly the grandparents take.
It wasn't even, it was a slight inconvenience.
It was at
Ridiculous.
So she says she always said that he was really funny and she liked to hang around him because he made her laugh so much. And then the source says she doesn't like Trump either. But I don't think their friendship is based on that. I think they just have similar senses of humor. So isn't that nice?
No, that's not nice. This is, all of the things are coming together in a triangle of chaos for the wrong reason and resulting in the wrong sentiments. It helps no one. Who does this help?
Well, theoretically, it'll probably help Donald Trump when he has his anti-drag ban.
Yes.
Because he'll be like, see,
Yes.
Big Mama
Yeah.
tried to kill me.
Yeah, I hate that.
Also, come on. For a drag name,
Stupid.
Big Mama,
Big Mama's house.
Yeah.
that's not a good one.
Big
No.
Mama.
No, they're supposed to be like Clitoris Jones. Like they're supposed to be fun.
Yeah, totally. Yeah, like teen abortion.
Yeah, sure.
Whoa.
There you go.
Yeah,
It's a little blue, little
Yeah.
long in the tooth, but that
Yeah.
works.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, yeah, I was naming someone specific.
Yeah,
That's
and-
Casey
know her.
Anthony's favorite drag queen aside from this one.
absolutely.
Right.
Abortion.
So Atkins, aka Big Mama, 46-year-old fella, he owns a bakery. He was arrested this past Friday on suspicion of making threats against Trump on social media, and he was busted during a traffic stop in West Palm Beach. But you know what else they found? Was 3 bags of cocaine in his pocket.
No.
So that's why Casey thinks he's funny. Of course he's funny. He's got a bunch of coke. She's snowed out of her
hopped up.
fucking mind. She's like,
Yeah.
you are just the best. Ah.
She's like, man, you are hilarious. How are you not bigger than you are?
It's odd to me, people who do cocaine and get angry. It's
Yeah.
supposed to make you have fun.
Well, I don't know. I've seen the Scarface films. I think that too much cocaine can really get you.
Drive you mad.
somebody.
Well, it's because all of a sudden you start gambling, you start, doing horrible things in Las Vegas with,
Oh.
slot machines.
Yeah,
And next thing you know,
yeah.
you're $1,000 down, and you're
7
just
in
like,
the
one more
morning."
spin, one more spin.
Yeah,
And
totally.
it doesn't really work out
Yeah. Or in this case, you say something about Trump
on social media.
on social
Yeah.
media.
So he faces second-degree felony charge of written or electronic threats to kill, do bodily injury, or conduct a mass shooting or an act of terrorism, as well as a felony rap for the cocaine.
That's insane.
That's
the
a lot of qualifiers there.
The
Yeah,
cocaine, I
yeah.
think, is really the
I
coke.
think
is
the cocaine is really the thing to do. Also, why are you calling? So they were a drug dealer that's calling all of this attention to themselves
They're not smart. I don't think they're very smart.
with all of the cocaine in the car,
Yeah, just in the pocket.
in the
Put
just
it-
right in the pocket.
Even Casey Anthony, when she had the toddler in the car, she didn't put it in the front seat.
Put
she
it in
put
the
it in the trunk.
wings or something.
Yeah, put it somewhere where the cop's not like, oh, look at all that cocaine in your pocket.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
But he didn't do that. I don't know if he's very smart. But the name of his
I don't know if I am either.
well, none of us really. The name of his bakery is Big Mama's House of Sweets.
Big
Oh.
Mama's House of Sweets.
Yeah, which also
That's
sounds
kind
like
of really nice.
it's really nice. It also sounds like he sells a bunch of cocaine out of the Big Mama's House of Sweets.
Definitely exactly what he's doing. He's selling adult candy.
It was 3 bags of flour. Come on.
Come on.
And do you know what his bakery specializes in?
Cookies?
Cheesecakes.
Oh.
Isn't that crazy? This guy's he's making cheesecakes all day, doing a bunch of cocaine. Where's the time
Yeah.
to criticize Trump?
In an angry you can't be angry in a bakery.
I hate that idea.
Yeah.
So many things wrong with this guy.
Yeah. You can't put a whisk in that guy's hand.
You can't be that angry around sweets. That's
Yeah.
why I'm going to counteract your point, Kyle. That's why I think the Coke kind of made him upset. And then the sweets were like, calm down, buddy. I'm a cheesecake. Relax. You're Big Mama. Come and eat me. But then the cocaine would be like, fuck you. I'm Big Mama, and cheesecake ain't going to stop me from killing the president.
Wow. That is, yeah. And
Wow.
that voice was Casey Anthony.
Yes,
Yeah.
absolutely. So apparently there was a tip that was given to the FBI from one of his followers, and that said, this guy is really, really scary out there, and you better address this issue. This is what Atkins allegedly wrote on Facebook on January 19th. America needs one good bullet to be saved.
Wow.
Just
oh
one.
my God.
But they already tried that, and but it's just,
Yeah.
honestly, if you kill the guy, it's just going to make him a martyr, and then everything's
it's going to make it a lot worse.
Right. Because Big Mama's like, so then when Trump is killed, I'm president. And it's like, I don't know if you are Big Mama.
Yeah, probably not.
Probably not.
Probably will stick to the sweets.
Yeah. This is what he wrote in reference to Trump. He says, I've been banned from X because I said I hope and pray someone kills him.
Okay,
And then-
well, she's really doubling down.
I also it's hope and
Yeah.
prayers. It's not going to work.
Yeah.
You know,
Maybe, I don't mind a good prayer every now and again, or
It's the
someone
thought
lighting the
that
candle. It's the
counts.
thought that counts. But
yeah.
I think you're allowed to say, I hope and pray that somebody kills somebody, but you can't go buy the gun and then drive around with a bunch of cocaine and then hang out at Mar-a-Lago being like, and I'm that
yeah.
guy.
Yeah. He has like a voodoo doll and he's just like beating it.
Yeah. And then he says, interestingly, sort of like a historian, he says, history is supposed to repeat itself. We haven't had an assassination in years.
Oh,
Wow.
Lord.
Okay. Tripling down, quadrupling down. Still selling cocaine. So sick.
I do wonder if the cheesecake was any good.
This is also a black man saying that. You can't just pick and choose what history repeats itself.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Goes too far, it's not good for him either.
Oh, there we go.
Yeah.
Kind of a Bostonian point coming
Jeez.
from Kyle Plouffe.
I mean, more the
Yeah.
South, but yeah.
Oh my God.
That's very true. Obviously, on the heels of Martin Luther King Day, I think assassinations are not good. So then he allegedly kept on going, writing a day later, bullets, please. Please, Jesus, save America.
Okay.
So he's really just asking to throw bullets at him. I don't think he's ever mentioned like putting it in a gun and then having it go fast enough to, blow through Trump's hair.
No, for sure. He definitely is talking about having an Easter egg basket full of bullets and he
Yeah.
wants to throw it at him like rice.
Or maybe he's talking about, the little vibrating butt plug bullet.
What in the hell is
Tiny little,
happening?
you know what I mean?
Is
Yeah.
that, sorry, how does it sound?
I didn't know those were for the butt. Those are for the butt, huh?
Yep.
Well, I've been sitting on it all wrong. Just been resting it in my runway, a.k.a. the perineum.
Oh, wow.
So he called the inauguration, quote, a day of mourning, MOURNING, which I think a lot of people had that sentiment. Some people were super thrilled. Some people were like, oh, this sucks. It's an American election. That's the way it goes. Mm-hmm. This is according to a cop. He says that when it comes to his violent rhetoric, that it gives you a flavor of some of the posts that this gentleman has posted. But Atkins, again, Big Mama, who runs the House of Sweets, they say, I'm just joking around.
Yeah, sure.
The punchline was, bullets, please.
Yes.
Yeah.
Please, Jesus.
The setup was cocaine and so much of it.
How could you even be mad at me? I'm friends with Casey Anthony.
Yeah.
She's got clout.
Yeah, seriously.
Yep. And I do love that every single story that involves Casey Anthony has to remind us who Casey Anthony is.
Yeah, just in case you forgot.
She killed her daughter, Kaylee.
Yeah.
So, but my
But
God.
was acquitted about it or something?
She was acquitted because everyone who's listened to me for years knows basically the cops looked at the wrong search engine. I believe she searched like, how do you kill your baby that you hate? Because she's a bitch and shit. Then she searched it on Firefox or one of the other ones, and the cops looked at the other one.
They were on Safari.
They were at something like that.
What the fuck?
And the cops, they were really stupid because,
Wow.
that's the way that goes. And they were like, well, there's no evidence here that she wants to kill her child. And that's where they got the whole theory that the mom did it because the mom was looking up something for plants that would also kill a baby, yada, yada, yada.
Wow.
Lord.
Anyway, the friend said of Casey, she is very loyal. It'll take more than an arrest for her to turn her back on him. She's going to remain close to him. And to that point, Casey Anthony, that's one of the very few redeeming qualities of Casey Anthony is her loyalty, but after she did like something that was really unloyal in killing her daughter.
Yeah, that's the most unloyal thing you could do is sever your child from this world.
But now she's sticking with a friend who is a little bit of legal hot water.
Yeah. She'll never leave my side. She owes me like 20 grand.
I can't even imagine the debts that Casey Anthony rolls around with. But anyway, so I thought that was just a fascinating story.
Wow.
And I'm happy that the
It's weird
police
that they
got their
just-
man.
Yeah, that they just latched her on here. And they were like, oh, and by the way, he knows Casey Anthony.
I feel like one out of every 10 persons arrested in Florida knows Casey Anthony.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a pretty
Somehow.
good assumption. Yeah.
But she's still partying. She's still doing what she does.
It's
She got everything she wanted, didn't she?
bewildering.
She's famous.
Yeah.
She gets to do just a bunch of drugs, hang out with
Yep.
drag queens, have a good time. I believe she's in Tampa.
Yeah.
Fairly nice weather other than the hurricanes.
She was a home wrecker.
Home wrecker, that's right.
She wrecked a home or two,
Yeah.
including her own.
Yep. Absolutely.
Yeah.
All right. Well, speaking of hot water, that's what this man needed. This fella got his dick stuck on the ground.
Oh, no. Wait,
Ouch.
what?
Yes, it was at a Canadian bar, and a guy got his penis stuck on an icy sidewalk. Very bizarre.
Okay, I guess.
Yes.
I guess we're gonna have to start from the top with this one.
Well,
What?
That's going to take us right to the bottom, baby.
What the hell happened? What in the 24 hours of a Christmas story are we on here?
Yeah.
They really should have changed that. They should have updated the Christmas story, make it a cock.
Yeah, well, it was.
I'm stuck on the pole, not his tongue.
I think it should be like the last scene, like 20 years later. He's a grown ass man, and he's still getting his shit stuck to the fucking sidewalk. It'll never change.
Oh man, you should have seen the way that pole looked at me. Okay? That pole wanted it. Pole wanted it. The way it was a stop sign. Okay, so Alberta, Canada. That's where we're going to. This fella, Alberta. This guy was being a real asshole in the bar, right? And he was just being drunk and a lunatic. And so the bartender and the bouncers were like, "Buddy, you got to get on out of here, right?" And he said, "I'm not getting out of here. I'm a patron. Okay? I'm a patron, and I paid for my beer." But they said, "No, pal, you got to go."
Yeah.
So they push him on out, and then he starts to wrestle with security. And at some point during the wrestling match, his pants fall down.
Oh.
Was it like a loose? Is he losing weight? Maybe the pants used to fit him, and now they just don't.
Maybe, and if that would be the case, congratulations to him.
So proud.
Another
of your work.
another Wagovi success story.
Yeah. Or his belt, or he was running out of the bathroom in haste.
Could be. I believe that he was fully panted, and then the struggle started, and then for some reason his body was like, "I know a way out of this." Pants fall down. Like my grandma's pants, they used to just always fall down. My grandma's pants would fall down when she was sitting.
Why?
No idea. That was
Where did they go?
Down to her ankles. That was Lillian. So, long story short, they're wrestling with the guy. Next thing you know, his cock is stuck. His penis, I'm sorry.
Whoa.
His genitalia, his phallus. What's the nice word? What's the medical term for a penis?
Pee-pee. But then you have to do this with your finger at the same time. You go pee-pee.
Like red rum.
Yes.
Making the red rum symbol there. So he was outside of East Village Pub and Eatery, and his pants fell down. His penis got stuck to the ice. And then the first responders were like, "Oh my God, we're going to have to arrest this guy. Get him up, get him up." And much like the tongue from A Christmas Story, he just kept on stretching and stretching and stretching. Like, what? Get off the ground. And he's like, my penis is stuck.
And that's when he found out that he ate the dragon fruit tree that turned him into rubber. One Piece, anyone? There's a kid, he stretches a lot, and his penis is probably also stretchy. Anyway.
It's an anime?
Yeah.
Oh.
It's like the longest running anime ever.
Oh, wow.
Called One Piece?
Yeah.
Oh, I'll check that out.
Yeah.
But
I don't know if you have time. There's like 1,500 episodes out.
Oh.
It's the longest. It's still going.
Wow.
They arrested him, but not before they peeled his penis off the ice.
Luffy!
This guy has a lot of collagen.
Yes, he really does.
And how long did he stay in that one spot for his penis to melt into the ice and become one with it?
Oh.
It must have been like a little while. Also, that means that his penis probably had a pee-pee on it. Speaking of pee-pee, because that would be the bondant.
Well, you get the rock salts on the sidewalk.
Oh my God!
And then it hits your skin, and then you get stuck.
God dang!
Is that what we're gonna call penises? Your skin?
Yeah,
it is skin.
Get out of here!
It
Get
is
out of
skin.
here. It's disgusting, is what it is.
It's the ultimate skin tag.
Ew.
Oh, please don't.
God!
We know what you do.
I don't want to. The Lord's wart.
The Lord's wart.
Well, you are a doctor. Huh. Anyway, apparently the guy had to go and get some surgery. He was down there, to your question, for 20 minutes. So he was down there flailing around like a dying turtle. And then finally, they were able to get it off. But it did cause a lot of bleeding, irritation, and it ripped the man's genitalia. So I believe he had to go to the hospital.
Yeah.
And God knows what is going to happen.
That sounds like it was a bloodbath.
It sounds absolutely disgusting.
It sounds
painful.
so bad. And imagine people like walking, trying to go to the bar at this time.
Yeah.
They're just like walking and tiptoeing around. I'm like, okay, this feels like a weird start to the night. But
especially because he's probably a regular, so they're just like, Randy? What the hell are you doing? My dick got stuck.
Again?
What the hell?
Why is this guy's dick always out?
That is the question. Also, how are these security guards wrestling him to the point where the pants come down?
Yeah.
I don't know.
Just trying to inch it down.
Yeah, exactly. There's a lot to this, and I was trying to find video. I couldn't find the actual video of the incident.
Yeah.
But it's definitely a security guard technique to be like, don't forget to pants him. That's the best way to make sure that
If
drunk
he's
learns his
pantsed,
lesson.
he can't run.
Was he free balling? Like no underwear?
I guess so.
I don't know. It's Alberta, Canada. It's got to be freezing.
Yeah, you'd think he'd have some layers on.
Yeah, you would think long
Maybe
underwear.
some long johns.
Yeah, that's what I would think. But this guy,
Is that his penis?
yeah, his penis is all messed up.
Oh,
This got me thinking about penis surgeries. Because I think about that all the time.
Yeah. And why shouldn't you?
In 2016, a dude named Thomas Manning became the first American to have his penis amputated because of penile cancer, and then surgically somebody else donated their penis, and then he got it.
Oh my God. Wait.
Yes.
But how does that work? How did it work?
It was
Does it work?
Okay.
Does it work?
This takes place in Massachusetts General Hospital, which you know for a fact they're like, fuck cancer, who gives a fuck? This guy's dick fell off.
Yeah,
I can't believe I haven't heard of this story.
Yes, this is from 2016, so it's a little bit older.
Man receives penis transplant.
Yes, it was a 15-hour operation. 50 doctors worked on this.
Wow.
50 doctors in Massachusetts, which I can just imagine one brings the penis in and everyone bows and honors it.
Yeah, pretty much. Yeah.
One kisses the old penis goodbye. I don't know.
Goes and pukes after.
Yeah.
Totally.
So they say penile injuries are not always fatal. However, they say the psychological aspects of such an injury can be overwhelming. So he got a new dick.
Everyone's empathizing so bad for this guy. It's like, man, that sounds really overwhelming. You got a new penis.
And this is relative. So this was in 2016 on an American side, but the first penis transplant was in South Africa.
Wow.
Looking at you, Elon. In 2014.
Got a cybercock.
So yes, so it's really a relatively new
He
procedure.
got a robot penis?
Well, cybercock, Elon.
Oh, right.
a-
Sorry.
yeah.
Oh, okay.
There we
Who
go.
knows what?
Yeah.
Take two.
I could see Elon. I don't even want to speculate about what's under the trunk in Elon, but I could see him having a very bizarrely large, weird, bulbous cock or a micro, but there's no in between.
It's just big in the
definitely-
middle.
It's definitely pickled.
You think it's more tiny?
I think it's pickled.
Pickled is in pickled.
That's in pickled.
As in pickled. So kind of bumpy.
Yeah.
That's okay. Because he's on the spectrum.
Yeah.
And sometimes guys like that, when I was a wrestler in high school,
Ooh.
us boys, we like to change in the little locker room there.
And
some of the kids where you're like, do they know how to read? Their dicks would be huge.
Yeah.
yeah.
He's massive. And Elon, obviously, he's air quotes smart, but he's just maybe people won't think this is maybe this gesture won't be misconstrued as impossible.
anything.
He's touched in his own way. And I think probably by his father as well.
Yeah, probably.
Anyway, so the penis transplant in South Africa in 2014, the guy had some complications with circumcision.
Because he couldn't make up his mind. He was like, cut it. No, don't cut it.
Don't
cut it.
no.
No, I can't. I don't know.
I don't know. What do you guys want to do with it? Oh my God, it would be such a funny little babushka hat for a little mouse. Cut it.
Dead.
But he later went on to father a child. So,
Wow.
yes, absolutely.
Wait, what? He did?
Yeah, he had a kid because they fixed it. And then in 2016, okay, so actually, I'm sorry, 2016. So the first successful was 2014. I really want to get these dates right.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So that's
please.
relatively
They're so
recent.
important.
But in 2006, a Chinese fella, he got the first penis transplant, but 2 weeks later, he reversed it and gave the dick back. What? What the fuck am I supposed to do with this?
Oh my
You can't
God.
give these backies his penis that we gave you. What is happening?
Do you happen to have this in a size half up?
Yeah. How bad was that cock? He's like, I don't even want this.
What?
How do you go back to the doctor and be like, you know what?
I took it for a test drive. Not for me.
Not for me.
Not for me.
Wow.
So,
But I'm glad I did this.
Absolutely.
We all learned a lot about ourselves.
Oh, I mean, you learned what kind of penis he wanted, what kind of penis he didn't want.
How do you feel while it's on? How do you feel while it's off?
It'd be so nice if you could snap it on, snap it off. Snap it on, snap it off.
So, some could argue, some women could.
Yes.
Yes, women have that power, and that's fun.
Yeah, I was watching a gal do that on Pornhub there with another gal with the strap on, but she wasn't moving her hips with enough. She wasn't really doing it like a man.
Oh yeah, that's so weird.
Imagine
that.
Well, these pro guys, I mean,
The
core strength they have.
Yeah, you got to do a lot of core strength. You got to do a lot of stuff.
Yeah. So anyway, Manning wrote, "Today I begin a new chapter filled with personal hope and hope for others who have suffered genital injuries. In sharing this success with all of you, it's my hope," he says hope a lot,
yeah,
"we can usher in a bright future for this type of transplantation."
Do you feel anything through the new penis, or is it just for show?
I think you have to, you would have to be able to feel something.
Yeah.
Otherwise, what's the point?
Then you can't get up.
Well, for cosmetic purposes.
Right. Yeah. I just want to know who died in the motorcycle accident and everything was in shambles on their body except for their dick.
Or this guy
And they're
was
like, with any luck, we can save it.
Yeah.
Or this guy was rich enough to be like, get me a homeless man, and just like find these like people who could just cut it out, cut that one.
I would totally love that. Just do a lineup where everyone's covered in tarp except for their cock and balls.
Yeah.
Like, nice. Well, that one says business success.
Yeah.
But I like this one because it's more like, I like to yacht, but also I enjoy a cheeseburger.
Right. Yeah, I love that. It's a little more down to earth. Then there's like a lineup of penises, through the wall, and you're like, number 3, can you turn to the left? It leans.
You jiggle it a little bit.
He leans too much. He's a leaner. I don't think I need a lean.
No, that one looks a little bit more like Humphrey Bogart.
Yeah.
This one's a grower and a shower, so I'm taking that one.
There it
Oh my
is.
God, yeah. What if you don't have it? If you don't see it hard first, so you see it and be like, wow, 5.5 inches flaccid. But then when it grows, it stays 5.5 inches and it doesn't really do anything.
It's just more red.
Oh, man. The old Rudolph.
What is it, a pimple? What the
As I said, today we're covering a lot of penises.
Yeah.
Covering a lot of penis news.
Yeah, I know.
And new research has shown, this is from January 26th of this year.
Whoa.
Expert predicts the penis of the future could look and feel a little bit bigger.
Ooh.
Penises are getting bigger, folks.
Okay.
Recent studies have shown that the average penis is growing.
Do you think that because of the insecurity and psychological warfare that men go through, and probably what women put them through, they're just like naturally evolving into bigger penises?
Well, if I had to guess, we live in this world where everyone's like beta, soy boys, all this thing.
Yeah.
I would have thought it was going smaller.
Yeah.
But the fact it's getting bigger, good on you guys.
Wow.
It's been hard to be a man.
Yeah. They're they have it so hard.
Thank you for understanding. Finally, somebody understands.
Yeah.
We have it hard and we give it hard.
So,
God.
There you go. That was fun. So, there's a lot going on with the male sex organ. They say stronger swimmers, automated implants, built-in contraception, and other features could
Let's go. Built-in contraception?
I'm down with it.
That's awesome.
Yep.
Oh, are you down with it?
I'm down with that. I'm down to clown.
I'd be down to watch your guys' stupid moods switch around.
No, we don't.
Control.
It wouldn't affect men that way.
Obvious.
That's what they said. It doesn't really affect men that way. It makes much more sense for it to be in the man.
Yeah. It does.
Sure, why not? I'm a brave man. I love science.
Mm-hmm.
So, they say these features could soon grace the male reproductive anatomy in the not too distant future.
Wow.
According to Simon Underdown.
Simon's underwear?
No, it's Simon Underdown. That's his name. He's a professor.
Wow.
Yeah, which of course he's a professor. His name is Simon Underdown.
Underdown.
Down under.
Yeah. He says if there's enough demand driven by fashion or societal trends for tweaking bits of the body, then we're probably not that far away from being able to genetically do that. So seems like the ladies and the men have spoken.
No, that's cool.
They want bigger ding-dongs.
Yeah. I mean, the ladies have been screaming that for a little while. So it's kind of nice that the technology's finally catching up. And also, I'm sure there's a bunch of dudes that are, self-conscious about what they have going on.
Of course.
And they want to just feel better about themselves. They want to have a little more confidence.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
And there's nothing wrong with that. And a buddy of mine, he's got a smaller one. And sometimes
How do you know?
Because we talked about it, and sometimes they laugh at him.
Oh, they're all going to laugh at you.
Yeah,
that's not me laughing at him. That's me laughing at the thought of how easily they would laugh at him.
He's got to kind of bring it up before the action starts.
He has to.
No.
You just have to.
He has to.
It's kind of a medical. It's more of a medical thing.
It's more of a medical thing?
When you have a
because it's a wart.
You just said it was God's word.
Yeah.
The Lord's
wart.
The Lord's word. Yeah. Anyway, so the human penis has grown at what they call an alarming rate.
Hell yeah, brother.
This is like terrorism.
It's alarming?
It's alarming. In just 30 years, according to a Stanford 2023 study, they found the average erect penis jumped 25% in length from 1992 and 2021 from 4.8 inches, which is a plenty, to 6 inches.
That's
so
weird.
The penis has gone up 25%.
All right, let's back it up. What the hell was this study?
It was in Stanford.
It was in Stanford.
Mr. Underdown did the study where
he was going down under to a lot of boys' unders and being like,
men,
place your penis here. It's just for recording. We're just documenting sizes just to have because we're having a study because we're Stanford. So show me your dick.
Well, there's no word if it was criminality. I think it was just a nice, good study. College kids, when you're dead broke, be like, weekend, all you got to do is come and, eat this old molasses and see if you die. If you don't, here's $50.
Yeah, totally.
It's kind of like that.
Yes.
So in this case, they just called a bunch of dudes and were like, you want to show your cocks to us?
Yeah.
So they say.
How do they know that throughout time that they just didn't choose people with bigger penises?
Well, I do think there's something with natural selection in here as well.
Yeah.
Absolutely. So if this momentum continues.
That's
what they're calling it.
There's so many sad wives out there that do not feel this momentum.
Not yet.
No.
By the year 2100, the average penis will be 8.5 inches.
Whoa!
That's the average penis.
8.5?
8.5 inches.
Oh, God, freeze me now.
What are you even going to do? I would say, and to the men who have that, what do you even do with all that?
What do you even do? It's
yuck.
Honestly, it's too much. You're perfect for me because I wouldn't even want it to be that big.
Yeah, well.
The big ones hurt.
They hurt.
I wonder if there's going to be a kind of an inference here. Then does the vagina have to get larger? I mean, 8.5.
Oh, absolutely.
It's technically pretty elastic already, right?
True. It
holds larger things in there.
Yeah. So anyway, also it's interesting. They say evolution might not be the biggest factor here. They say things like pollution or certain lifestyle habits. So like a lifestyle habit.
Lifestyle?
Yeah.
What's a lifestyle habit that makes your penis bigger? Take out your notepads, boys. Write it down.
Watching good old fashioned American football.
Honestly, I'm gonna say oat milk.
No, they say oat milk gives you tits.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure they say soy milk, oat milk, anything that doesn't come from a cow makes you a gay.
That's why I finally hit puberty like a week ago. That makes sense.
Yeah.
Crikey.
Exactly. Not that having tits makes you gay. God knows I'm straight as an arrow.
Yeah, me too.
They always say that about me. So according to Stanford's Michael Eisenberg, he's the lead author of the study. And don't fucking think he's not.
Oh.
He says...
Who's the co-lead?
Underdown.
Who was... Okay.
He says, if we're seeing this fast of a change, it means that something powerful is happening in our bodies.
Ooh.
So, however, it's hard to know what exactly that is. According to Chris Kovarevic, another researcher at Durham University, I didn't know all these guys were thinking about dick all day. He says that would be definitely a negative impact on the reproductive success, and smaller penises would likely be selected for something like that, which is, of course, when it comes to having a too big of a penis, and it might not be might not be able to accommodate the change in men, creating a new hurdle for pregnancy. So basically, your dick can get too big, make you sterile.
No, it's going to shoot past the target.
Look at that.
Yeah,
Speaking of the assassination on Trump.
Oh, yeah, exactly.
Speaking of assassination.
It's gonna miss the target.
Gonna Pennsylvania that shit.
And then she's gonna like hawk spit it out from her mouth.
Oh,
cool.
Yeah.
Oh, brilliant. I'm so happy. She's a plant, by the way. Hawk Tua.
Oh, well, she
What
just
kind
stole
of
everybody's money.
Industry plant.
Oh.
It just
An
doesn't-
aloe vera.
Yeah.
That's
My
what I
mom
was
went through an
asking.
aloe vera phase where she was like, no medicine in the house, go to the plant.
Yeah.
But it worked.
Drink your aloe.
Yeah.
Anyway, bioengineers might look to enhance sperm movement or shape it to make them more efficient.
Shape what?
The sperm, so that it penetrates the egg cell membrane better. I don't know. I remember coming into this world and I had to fight like a motherfucker to get to that egg.
Yeah.
And now you're going to have these bioengineered sperms.
God damn.
It's like a bunch of, it's like sperms with like floaties on. Is it really swimming?
Right. Also, is the kid just going to be super weak because he's had help his entire life?
Before he even got the chance to start.
Yep. Wow. According to Rich Lee, the CEO of a company called Cyborg Orgasmics.
Okay.
That's a sex store. That's a sex toy store.
He calls himself the self-proclaimed Elon Musk of sex tech.
Sex tech.
Yeah. And of course, Elon Musk's father, he banged his adopted daughter.
Whoa.
Woody Allen?
No.
Oh.
Elon Musk's dad.
Is Woody Allen?
No.
Oh.
It's a different guy.
It's another
but
one.
He also he married his adopted daughter.
Yeah.
It's fucking gross.
Wow.
So they say the biohacking proponent promised a pubic implant called the Lovetron 9000 that would make the penis vibrate like a sex toy on demand. So the dick of the future is going to be something that we have never seen before. And we ain't never seen coming again. Wait, we haven't seen.
Rowboat.
We haven't seen yet. Come,
Robo dicks.
Or around there.
Yeah, but it's gonna vibrate because of that thing.
Well, that's okay.
Yeah, I guess.
Unsettling.
Good for you guys. Looks like you guys are really on the rise.
Hey.
Well, and just lastly, sticking with Dick. Well, we talked about Bonnie Blue. She was the gal who banged 1,000 guys in a day.
Ah, yes.
There's a English city of Durham, which maybe where that university is. It's called Zahoot's Burger, and they named a burger after her. It's called the Bonnie Blue, topped with extra meat.
Hey,
isn't that funny?
What?
It's topped with 3 patties.
Yeah, I guess that makes sense. I was gonna guess blue cheese was involved.
Yeah, which is kind of gross.
No special sauce, please.
No special sauce.
Yeah, her burger. It's 3 patties, blue cheese, Parmesan, mozzarella, honey buffalo sauce, and arugula.
That's nice.
And drizzled with garlic oil.
Oh, that sounds nice. Way too much meat, but
way too much. And then also, I'd be like, "Oh, you're gonna name a burger after me? Can we not add the blue cheese?
Yeah,
because I think it's gross.
Yeah,
I mean, I like blue cheese, but it makes me think.
It's just in her name, so I thought, that's her name, right? Bonnie Blue Cheese.
Bonnie, yeah, now it is. Well, it's probably her nickname in high school.
Yeah,
and then that's probably why she got so horny. So the eatery posted, for those who like extra meat, get the Bonnie Blue.
Jeez.
Yeah, indeed. All right. Well, there we go. Look at the size of that burger. My goodness, great.
Oh my God. I don't think I've said the word penis this much since I was in like the 7th grade.
I'm telling you, I don't know what got into the news, but the media was just going cock crazy this week.
Yep.
This weekend was just dick on dick on dick on dick.
Oh, wow. Yeah. That's a lot of dick.
Yep.
A lot of dick.
One of the commenters here said that she prefers Five Guys.
Good old.
Kind of a funny little comment.
That's a fun one.
Also, her name is Tia Billinger. Bonnie Blue's real name is Tia Billinger, which almost sounds more pornographic than Bonnie Blue.
Yeah, it really does.
Yeah. Anyway, all right, everyone. Well, thank you so much for listening to Monday's episode. This is fantastic. We'll be here all week. Thank you so much for giving to our Patreon. Again, go to patreon.com/diebud. And if you want to write us a nice little email, feel free. okbudpod@gmail.com.
Yes.
Follow us on all the socials. All right. Thank you so much. Hail yourselves. We'll talk to you soon. Bye.
Bye.